Hello, this is Gusto again. I'm going to review another MRE from the package of 2013 MREs that I received. Today I'm going to do menu 23, chicken pesto pasta. So look at the packaging. This is packaged by MRE, and the date code is kind of hard to see on this package. Let's see. It is 3232, I believe. Actually, that's 3234. Sorry about that. Very hard to see there on that black. The contrast is terrible. Anyway, so the 324th day of 2013, and we'll go ahead and break into this thing. Again, I'd like to thank all the people that have given me feedback over the last few days, actually the last couple of weeks, and given me a lot of pointers and good information, also some good sources of finding more rations to review. So have some really good ones coming up. Just received in the mail today some Japanese JSDFs, so I'll be getting into those probably in the next week or two. But for now I'm going to continue with the US MREs as my starter pieces. So thank you to everybody that's been watching my videos and subscribed to my channel, and again, thanks to Steve1989 giving me a lot of good information. And everybody else, you know who you are. Thanks a lot. So let's break into this. All right, the inner packaging. Go ahead and open that up. We have our entree, which is the chicken pesto pasta. There's the nutritional information and ingredients. If you're interested in that, you can pause. We have patriotic sugar cookies. Cinnamon bun. This was on MRE Info. It was listed as a filled bakery item, and it was a new item for the year. Our accessory pack, and we'll get into that in a second. This Italian breadsticks was also a new item for this 2013 series. Carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder and lemon lime flavor. Cheese spread. MRE spoon. Ground red pepper, which I like. Flameless ration heater. And a hot beverage bag. Alright, so let's get this stuff plated up and get the entree heating. Sorry, I forgot to go through the accessory pack. This is another accessory pack today. It should be the same as last time. We have matches. There's a creamer. Instant coffee, type 3. Salt. Sugar. Moist towelette, toilet paper, and chocolates. Alright, so before we plate everything up, we'll get this opened and into the flameless ration heater. That is about the only, I think that's the only thing that needs to be heated up. I guess you could warm up the cinnamon bun, that would be nice. So there's the chicken pesto. 3192 package date. Let's see if I have better luck this time on this ration heater. Nope. For some reason I can't get it to tear that direction. some water in here. Just a little overfilled, but not bad. Put it down in there, let it flat for a minute. Get all those pads wet. It's not springing to life like the last ones as quickly. I'll leave it flat for a second. Kind of quiet, but it's starting to make a little bit of noise and heating up a little bit, so hopefully that'll work. Had to look around for an or something today. I decided to use one of my kids' toys. Stay. I'll leave that for a few minutes and plate everything else up. Alright, still don't have a tray, but I happen to know that one is coming. A good friend of mine has ordered one for me and should be here for the next video. Alright, so let's start by plating up the Italian breadsticks. This was, again, new for this menu year. Smells like a wheat snack bread with some Italian seasoning. Has the same kind of texture, pretty firm. But you can break it into these pretty breadsticks. Alright, that will be fun. We have a cinnamon bun. That'll be our dessert. Haven't had one of these before. Again, this was listed as filled bakery item on MRE info, and it was new for this year, or the 2013 menus. It's kind of sticky. Nice, it smells like a cinnamon roll. Still pretty moist, so feels and looks fresh. We also have patriotic sugar cookies. I'll put them in the kids' bowl so they don't get contaminated with the entree. Oh, let's see the patriotic detail. Lady Liberty there. USA. Looks like part of Uncle Sam. American flag. Those are patriotic cookies. I'll mix the coffee in the hot beverage bag. Last time, take 6 ounces of water. And they're conveniently marked there. It makes it easy to fill appropriately. There's our 6 ounces of water. The coffee. creamer. And 1 sugar. Seal it up real good, give it a shake, and I'll put it in with the heating food. Alright, now we can do the carb electrolyte beverage powder. This says to add 12 ounces of water. And we've already used our beverage bag, so I'll just go ahead and mix it in the Breaking Bad mug. Huge bag for so little powder. The powder just comes down to here. That's a gigantic bag. Smells like Gatorade powder, which I expect. And this one we have just a plain cheese spread. I'll go ahead and knead it up. Feels kind of solid at one end. Get it mixed, make sure that it's smooth. It's going to need the teeth. Put some of this on one of the breadsticks here. All right, it's been about 12 minutes and food is heated up. So I'm going to start by pouring the coffee out of the hot beverage bag, if I can do it without spilling. Okay. Get this rearranged. We'll plate the entree. So the chicken pesto pasta has been in there for about 12 minutes. Nice and hot. FRH finally sprang to life. Alright, so pretty uniformly hot actually. Maybe up at the top it's a little bit cooler, so mix it up a touch. Feels pretty chunky in there. Ooh. That's rather impressive. Smells really good. this out onto the plate. All right. Some good chunks of chicken in there and vegetables, tomatoes, there's some pasta spirals. It's got a really strong pesto scent. And the ingredients list it mentions chicken, pasta, let's see, Parmesan cheese, garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, walnuts, basil. So yeah, it's got a good scent to it. I'm finding it somewhat promising. So we'll go around the horn here. We'll just go ahead and start with the entree. Get some good chicken, some pasta, and some tomatoes. Represent everything that's in there. That's actually really good. If anything, maybe a little bit on the bland side, might need a little bit of salt and maybe a little spice, which I will add. And I'll probably add some cheese to it and see what that does. So let's try our breadstick just by itself for now. We'll bring it up so you can see the texture. It feels like a wheat snack bread, really the same consistency, but it looks like it's seasoned up with Italian seasoning. Overall, it tastes like a wheat snack bread. It doesn't. There's no saltiness or anything to it. Maybe just a hint of seasoning, but I'll try a little bit of this on there. And that helps a bit. I'll try it with the cheese. The plain cheese spread isn't my favorite, but it does help the bread out a little bit. All right. Try a patriotic cookie. It's a sugar cookie, good flavor, nice and crunchy. Doesn't taste stale. Let's see our cinnamon bun. Haven't had one of these before. It smells really good and feels fresh, nice and moist. Break it open. Ooh, yeah. That looks tasty. I'm excited about that. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Very, very good. That cinnamon filling in there, it's nice and moist. Very tasty. I like it. All right, let's see what we can do with this. See if we can transform this pesto pasta here. Might need a little bit of salt. I don't like a ton of salt, but this does need a little bit. And definitely some ground red pepper. Maybe not as much as I put on the chili. It could have used the chili. I like it really spicy, so I use all of it. But this one I'll just put a little hint. And why not a little bit of this? Just for fun. see what we did to it. Get some pasta. Come on. Yeah, that changed it. A little bit of spice helps. A little bit more salt makes it more flavorful. But I really appreciate the big chunks of chicken in there. It doesn't taste like a kind of mushy like a canned chicken would. I was actually kind of impressed by this. This is pretty tasty. I like it. Try the beverages. Respect the chemistry. That's a lemon lime Gatorade flavor. That's what I expected. And our coffee. That one tastes a lot more bitter than it did the other day on the last coffee that I had. But overall, not bad. I like this. I like this entree. I'm impressed with it. Again, adding a little bit of spice to it helps. A little bit of salt helps. Yeah, I'm very pleased with that. It's very tasty. I'll go ahead and wash my hands, and we will finish this up. Again, thank you for everyone for watching my videos and subscribing to the channel. This is turning into a pretty fun project. I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking getting to meet people through MRE info and through their YouTube channels. So it's a lot of fun. Keep the comments coming, and I will have some pretty interesting reviews coming up soon. Some international reviews, like I said, British, Japanese, Chinese. I've got a Spanish ration and an Italian ration coming soon also. So stay tuned, and thank you very much.